If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We have meta tactics to go over today. Actually, they're pretty meta, but they have some anti-meta aspect to them, if that makes sense, with the defensive line. Don't pay attention to the team. I'm using primarily Evo players, and I was testing out Ribery's loan, Haji's loan, trying to figure out who I was gonna craft. But yeah, team is not the best. It's just my Evo team. But formation that we're gonna go over today is a 5-2-1-2. The reason why I brought back this formation is because the 5 at the back, it just helps you be more defensively stable, but at the same time, because you have flying fullbacks, it just gives you so many attack options, because technically you'll have your left wing back that acts like a left winger, right wing back that acts like a right winger, you'll have your 2 strikers, and you'll have a cam, so you're technically attacking in a W at the very top. So 2 wingers, 2 strikers, and a cam, and you're defending with a W or WM. That's what it's called in the actual real world football. So you'll have your back line of 3 and then your 2 CDMs. Now, I do recommend putting 2 high work rated players here if you can, or if not, 1 high and 1 high medium. So that way you can kind of attack a little bit more. If you put a medium high on the center mid area, they just won't attack as much. They won't give you as many passing options, especially when you're getting out of a press or whenever you are trying to recycle the play at the very top, outside of your opponent's 18. So just remember that. Make sure your cam is very good, very fluid on the ball, very good at attacking, defending, doing a little bit of everything. I have Rodri there, the Evo version. He's actually one of my favorite players that I've ever Evo'd in this game. He's legit. He's so smooth on the ball. Can pass, dribble, shoot, everything. 2 lethal strikers. If you can put a 5-star weak foot, preferably, put them there. I have Athenia and Joao Felix. You get away with Werner and Mbappe. That's what I use on my main team. And then on the left wing back and right wing back, I actually play you can play wingers, you can play wing backs, you can play literally whatever you want, as long as they have some type of defensive stats. So like I'm trying to evo up Loman. She has defensive stats, so she's good, and I think she's a high, so she's very good there as well. Baggio, he's not a high, I believe he's a high medium or a medium, so he gets the job done as well. But I usually use wingers here on my fullbacks just because they're going to be joining in on the attack a lot, and I need them to be able to cross, shoot, score a few goals, whatever I need them to get done. Now, I already went over kind of who goes where. The reason why I did that at the beginning is because it's very important. If you don't have the right players there, you're going to suffer. Also, make sure your best center back is in the middle center back spot, and then your fullbacks or your left center back and the right center back, just fast, pacey center backs or fullbacks that can defend. Like I got Asenyon and Gertruda, and that's all I need. That's really all I need. Just make sure that they have a high defensive work rate. Excuse me. Alright, everything is as follows. I'm going to go over everything pretty quickly. I got to go to work. By the way, hit that like and hit that subscribe button if I ever helped you guys out before. And I'll continue making more videos for you guys. Soon, I am moving, so just give me a little bit of time. 5-2-1-2, balance with 35, depth 44. This is going to be for both consoles. I have been experimenting on old gen, new gen, everything with the depth with this formation specifically. And I just feel like this is the best sweet spot for both. It's right before the 45 auto press on new gen, and it just allows you to play more defensively stable, and it allows your center backs to run back. So because your center backs are running back, you can run back with both of your center mids, and then cut off any passing lanes or steal the ball that way, and just let your center backs just fall back altogether, and do not break apart this back line of 3. Do not break them apart. That's the whole point of the 44 depth. Don't break these apart, because if you break these apart, then you're in for a long shift. They're going to score a few goals on you, and that's not fun. So just try to run back with your center mids, and your center backs are going to run back automatically by default because of that 44 depth. Keep in mind, you will be a little bit vulnerable to finesse shots and Travellas. So as long as you know that, then you'll be able to kind of shut those down and just be very aggressive defending whenever you are outside of your own 18. And 35 width just to keep everything compact, because you are playing a 5 at the back, and your center backs will kind of spread apart too much if you don't play this width. Balanced direct passing, because that's the meta and you have to do it. 40 width, The reason why I have 40 width is just to keep everybody in the midfield area together. So you have like this little triangle of death, and then you have your two pivots right behind them, being able to do through balls, whatever they need to get done. So I want to have all of these guys together at all given moments. But whenever I am in game, I do turn on hug the sideline tactics to make my left wing back and my right wing back be as wide as possible. So just keep that in mind. Make sure to turn on the hug the sideline tactics. So it's the up arrow, and I believe it's the right arrow after that. So just practice on that. Make sure you turn on the hug the sideline so it keeps your wing backs very, very open. Players in the box 7, just to make it more aggressive, just to have more players run forward. That way you can try to score a few goals, cutbacks, or try to do that extra pass inside the box to score a few more goals. Corners and free kicks, you can do whatever. I already went over who goes where. Instructions: goalie comes for cross to sweeper keeper. All 3 center backs stay back. Right back, join the attack overlap. Left back, join the attack overlap. If you are, I want to say Division 2 and above, or if you are a rank 4 to 3 player and above, then you can get away with either balance attack or stay back while attacking, and then turning on the flying fullbacks in game. So with the D-pad tactics, the up arrow and then the left arrow, I believe, to make the fullbacks join the attack. So you can kind of turn them off and on in game depending on the situation. If you guys need a video of me going over that, like in actual gameplay, let me know and I will. Just give me like a day or two. But yeah, that way you can turn this on and off in game. I'm good. I'm a little lazy, so I just play join the attack, and I'll be fine. Both center mids are going to be stay back while attacking cover center on both of them. If you feel like they go a little bit too forward, or you want to have one more defensive-minded center mid, go ahead and put on stay on the edge of the box for cross for one of them, so that way it can help you out with the recycle play. For the most part, for me, Patry goes up. Ugarte stays back by default because he has higher defensive stats. So Patry just goes a little bit more forward, so she does get involved a lot with a lot of volleys, a lot of outside the box shots, power shots, stuff like that. Cam, very important. Put stay forward. That is it. Leave everything else as default. If you want to make it more aggressive, you can put get into box or cross, but no needed. If you do that, your Cam kind of acts like a third forward, and he goes a little bit too forward. So I'm trying to prevent it leaving, because I love having a Cam. That's just my favorite type of player inside the game. It's my playmaker. It's the one who controls the whole game, the whole rhythm of the game. So if you shut down my Cam, you shut me down. So I want to have him stay forward, so that way he stays balanced at all times, and he can kind of show up at the right time at the right moment, so I can pass whatever I want to do, or dribble, shoot, whatever. And then both strikers, the same thing for both. Get in behind, stay forward on both of them. That is it. Don't put anything else. Just get in behind, stay forward. You don't need to do anything else. They're just gonna run forward, attack, make runs. They're both gonna switch around. One's gonna attack at one time, the other one's gonna attack at the other time, and they're just gonna be bombing forward. It's just gonna be opening up your opponent's defense. Sometimes they're gonna run wide, sometimes they're gonna run narrow. It's just wherever they see the opening, that's where they're gonna run. But yeah, those are the custom tactics and instructions for the 5-2-1-2. It helped me win the cup very easy, actually. I think I played 12 games and I won 10 and lost 2. I think that was it, somewhere around there. But I love that formation. That formation is really, really good. I'm using it in the higher divisions right now, in Division 1. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.